Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'll be doing the book buying tag, and this was created by Megan Olivier. I'm not too certain how to pronounce her name. I do apologize, but I'll put a link to her channel below. And I was tagged by Jen from Today in Jen's Library. And there are 13 questions all about book buying, and I'll be referring to them from my iPad here. The first question: where do you buy your books from? I work at Barnes & Noble, so majority of the books I do buy from Barnes & Noble. I also purchase books from thrift stores, from local library sales. I also like to go to used bookshops like Half Price Books, and occasionally I shop online. Number 2, do you ever pre-order books, and if so, do you do this in-store or online? I generally don't pre-order books because I see most of the books that come into the store because I do work in the receiving department. I think I've only pre-ordered one book in the past couple of years, and that was Velveteen by Daniel Marks. Number 3, on average, how many books do you buy a month? Probably too many. It depends on the month. I mean, January, I've got a book haul ready to film, and it's quite a few books, but that's because, you know, with Christmas, I got a lot of gift cards, so I bought a lot of books. I'd probably say just maybe on average, anywhere from 5 to 7, maybe, per month. Number 4, do you use your local library? I do in terms of, I'd say, renting out like graphic novels, or on my iPad or on my iPod. I also download ebooks or e-audio books that I listen to in the car a lot. But in terms of renting out physical books from the library, not too often, although I think I should do that more often than purchasing some of these books. So I think I'm further down the road, I want to start doing that. Read the books that I have purchased already, and then start looking into renting them from the library. I just don't have the room to store all these books. It's getting kind of crazy. Number 5, if so, how many books can you or do you borrow at a time? Again, like I said, I don't generally borrow the books. I tend to borrow the audio books or the audio or the ebooks online. So generally, I would only do one at a time. What is your opinion on library books? I think they're great. Like I said, you're saving money. You get to read the books for free. I mean, what's wrong with that? I think it's great. And for people that, worry about like if they don't do enough book hauls for their channel, if you do library hauls, people just want to see the book, see what you're reading, and get ideas from that. So library hauls are great. I love them as well. Number 7, how do you feel about charity shops, secondhand books? Again, I do shop from those. I think it's great when you can find a really good bargain. I love it. It's almost more fun than shopping in a bookstore and buying something full price. I mean, you're getting a really good deal, and I think that's great. Number 8, do you keep your read and to be read pile together on the same bookshelf or not? No, I tend to try and keep them separate. Most of the ones up here are unread, and I've got a bookcase downstairs, actually 3 bookcases put together, and I think there's about 2 shelves worth of books that are completely read, and the rest are separated that are the unread. I've got way too many in my TBR pile, as do we all. Let's see. Number 9, do you plan to read all of the books that you own? Well, that's sort of the point of buying them, I would think. Yes. Number 10, what do you do with books that you own that you feel you will never read or felt you did not enjoy? Well, I'll generally do a bit of a purge of some sort. I will either donate them to a library or sell them to Half Price Books, one of the two. Before, I think, Half Price Books, I used to donate a whole bunch of books to the library. Okay, number 11, have you ever donated books? Some of these questions seem a bit repetitive, but yes, I have donated quite a few books to libraries. Number 12, have you ever been on a book buying ban? Not really. I've noticed up until January, where I decided to purchase several books that were kind of on my bit of a wish list, you might say. I'd find myself kind of looking at books coming in at the bookstore or even at Half Price Books and just not really wanting to, not having that desire to want to buy anything, because I'm thinking, I've got books, I'm going to go home and read those books. I've got series that I want to finish. I've got sort of books in my head planned out that I want to read next. And I've sort of almost just subconsciously not bought anything, but I haven't said I'm not going to buy anything from this point to this point. I don't think bans really work. I think you end up stopping yourself from buying for a certain period of time, and then you cave and you buy all of these books that you would have bought spread out over a period of time anyway. So I just don't think they work. At least not for me. I don't think they would. And the last question, do you feel that you buy too many books? Not really. I mean, there are all sorts of bad habits to have. I don't think this is a bad habit. I think it's a form of entertainment. I enjoy reading books. So people like to watch TV and watch movies, or they collect movies. I enjoy reading books, and that's something I'm going to do and not feel bad about. Yes, I probably buy too many, where I could be reading first and then waiting till I finish some of those before buying some more. But so maybe I buy them too soon. But too many, I don't know. It's subjective. I'm going to say no. So anyway, that's the book buying ban. Or sorry, now I'm talking book buying ban. That is the book buying tag, and I want to thank Jen for tagging me. And again, I'll put links to her video below and the original tag video. So I hadn't really planned on tagging anybody specifically. Let's see. I'll tag Charlie over at Duvet Day Devours and Liz over at Izziness89. What's really come to mind? Ryan at Ryan Reads Books, Emma Hart's Books, Erin at Rasqueen, and anybody else. If you're watching this and you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Let's see what your book buying habits are. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.